Let's talk about Nepo babies, charisma, and Bravo's next gen. So at some point last year, I made this quadrant chart about Nepo babies in Hollywood right now, and I sort of mapped them on this axis of charismatic to uncharismatic and productive to unproductive. I'm not going to go over it again, but I do think that there is a sort of understanding that to be compelling or to like work in Hollywood, there should be something drawing us to you, right? And that's why the people below the line are people that I just can't abide because it's like, you are not a star. People talk a lot of shit about Nepo Baby this and Nepo Baby that, and now we have our first Nepo Baby reality show. They are the children of reality stars who are attempting to become reality stars themselves. It is very dystopian if you think about it too much, but the issue is that exactly what many of us feared was going to happen happened, where the children of housewives are incredibly boring. I am so sorry to report that, I mean, I feel like we knew this from their shows or like their mom's shows, but Brooks, Gia, unfortunately Riley, are not giving. They combined have the personality of a piece of toast. Separately, it's just not giving. And it's fascinating because if you think about anchors and foils, they're clearly trying to build the show around Brooks, but Brooks doesn't give anything. Brooks has never given anything. We've watched him on 4 seasons of Salt Lake City, and he's always been incredibly boring, incredibly dry, incredibly monotone, where it's like, we want insane people to be reality stars because that's what makes them good reality stars. And then you're going to cast 3 of the driest people on Bravo right now and ask them to lead a show. Like, what is happening? Amira is a star down there in the corner. She's great and she's a TikTok star, but like, she has charisma. She knows how to be on camera. She knows how to act. She is fascinating. She is like very compelling to watch. Georgia is the Kristen Doty of this show. She is I don't want to say mentally ill from one episode, but there's something going on there, but that makes her good on TV. Ava is very compelling to watch, even though she's also a Nepo baby, right? Her dad is Damon Dash. I think there's something interesting there. She has a cool career. She's very cool on camera. Ariana is actually a little bit of a star, and that's gonna gag a lot of the girls, but she is it. She has it. We know from other forms of media that Brooks and Gia were never going to give anything, right? Like, Gia is fiercely protective of her family. She, like, toes the family line. Whatever Teresa says to say, she says, right? Like, Teresa not signing a prenup, Gia was like, why would she sign a prenup? Like, this isn't someone who's going to be interesting to watch on camera. And she didn't even move to the city for the show. Like, I think this could be an interesting experiment and like forcing these Nepo children to like interact with insane people in New York. But a lot of the people that they've cast on the show aren't insane enough. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But like, for right now, I feel like anchoring the show around the most boring people that they could find is a fatal flaw. And I don't know if this is going to get another season. Brooks doesn't even want to argue with anyone, right? Gia was trying to come up with a comeback and she said, I'm a good friend. There have to be mentally ill Gen Z reality starlets out there somewhere. We need crazy people back on Bravo. That is my platform. Like, we need the sauce that made Bravo good from 2006 to 2010. That's what we need, because I'm not sure about these like proto influencer children.